Insured Zone. The Insured Zone with Bet Insured.
Interesting result all through the weekend. We saw some games, and of course, a lot of fans are excited about the outcome. Welcome to another interesting episode of the Ensure Zone podcast brought to you by Bet Ensured. I am the biggest and the most reliable sport prediction platform you can find anywhere in the world. I am FM Karik, and of course, Kaka is here with me. Kaka, how was your weekend?
My weekend was wonderful. It was fantastic. How about yours?
Fantastic.
I even need to ask.
Of course. No one expected a back-to-back winner from Manchester United and Michael Carrick at the end of the field.
Yeah. He achieved that in 2 games. Surprisingly against Manchester City and top of the table Arsenal. Something that took a whole year for Amorim to do. And you can see, you don't have to be rigid as a manager.
Of course.
Still the same caliber of players, still the same set of players. And it's been fantastic. It's been doing well for Manchester United so far.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also log on to www.betenshow.com to get interesting predictions across all other sports. Now, straight to this weekend as action continues in the English Premier League. The first game we'll be looking at is the game between Chelsea and West Ham. Chelsea will be at home against West Ham. West Ham really struggling, and now this is a game that they must actually get a point from to really stay. But then a Chelsea side that is really in form.
Yes, Chelsea are in form. But West Ham, on the other hand, I think they are also doing well. They are not where they are.
But
they had a very good win against Sunderland. Surprisingly, they had a comprehensive win at that. And coming into the Chelsea game, Chelsea are doing so well. Performance-wise, I wouldn't really say so. They got an impressive win against Palace, but I think it's a disrupted Palace side. And last time I saw Chelsea against Brentford, they were lucky to win that game. But coming again to West Ham side is struggling, trying to escape relegation. These are the tricky matches at this period of this thing. And at the same time, Chelsea will look at the log of the table and probably think that the top 3 might be secured at this point, and probably try to sustain the 4th and 5th position if the other clubs do well in Champions League. So I think it's another opportunity for Liam and his players to solidify their position on the top of the table. And I think if it will not come easy, it's a derby, it's a London derby. I do expect Chelsea to scrap this one, even if it's by the odd goal.
Of course, Chelsea expected to scrap this one. Guys, let's go to our prediction of this game between Chelsea and West Ham. Of course, we have predicted a straight win for Chelsea at 1.58 odds. That's huge. 2-1 the predicted scoreline in favor of Chelsea. Home to win either halves at 1.27 odds for the expert prediction. And straight to the next game, a very important game for Pep Guardiola and his City side if they really want to catch up with Arsenal at the top of the log. A visit to the London Stadium against Tottenham Hotspur.
And a very woeful Tottenham side at this point. And you'd think their manager, Thomas Frank, is working on a very tiny rope at this stage. And over the years, Tottenham has actually given Man City a couple of problems. And I do hope the expected win against Wolves would rejuvenate them and make the title race a bit more competitive, a bit more interesting, you understand? So, I'd expect them to turn up for this one, and they look at Arsenal dropping point again against Manchester United, and I think they should be up for this.
Also, Manchester City should be up for this. Guys, let's go to our prediction of this game between Tottenham and Manchester City.
Yes, we have predicted X2 in this one. Manchester City win or draw, and the expected scoreline in this one is 1-2. And the expert's prediction in this one is first half over 0.5 at 1.30 odds.
And straight to the next one, the champions of Liverpool are very inconsistent, very unstable with Arne Slot. I don't know if he doesn't even keep his slot in the league anymore. They'll be hosting Newcastle.
Yes, they've after they lost to Brentford, I think he is working a time in Europe as well, and I think he has 2 match grace at this point. I think it is the Newcastle game and the one after Newcastle. And yes,
In the Champions
in
League.
the Champions League, we really can pinpoint a lot of problems at Liverpool. I think they needed a lot of personnel that they failed to address in the summer. And coming into the Newcastle game, it's going to be very difficult. But a Newcastle side as well, that is very, very terrible going away. I think they've struggled away from home a lot this season. So yeah, if anything in this one, I think my God's prediction in this one will be a draw.
Okay, absolutely. A draw predicting from Kaka's prediction is a draw, guys. Let's go to our prediction of this game between Liverpool and Newcastle. We have predicted a Liverpool win or draw. Liverpool win or draw at 1.27 odds or 2-1. The predicted scoreline in favor of Liverpool and over 2 at 1.25 odds for the expert prediction. And now straight to another important game that a lot of us will be looking out for this weekend. Leeds United versus Arsenal. Arsenal have all it takes to win the league this season, but then some results have been disappointing for them as they are letting it slip off. And if they allow this to slip off, another team might catch up with them.
Exactly. I think they've had a lot of opportunities to extend the gap, but they failed to do so. And I hope this thing does not play a psychological effect on them going forward. Leeds, it's a land road, is a very tough ground. I mean,
very fast and pacey players.
Exactly. And at the same time, Leeds United, they got a very important draw against Everton. And at the same time as well, they will look at that log and think if they can hold on to their fortress, which is the land road, I think they might have a good chance of staying in the Premier League. And yes, against Arsenal, it's going to be difficult. Arsenal would want to find a way to quickly turn things around after the loss against Manchester United, and they've come under a lot of criticism, especially their forward line. They've not been producing the goals. They've been so reliant on set pieces, and that has been a major concern. So I hope Arteta would find a way around this one. And Arsenal, I don't see a lot of goals as well in this one, and I think probably a 0-1 win for Arsenal. I just do it in this one.
Because probably 0-1 win for Arsenal might do it in this one. Guys, let's go to our prediction of this game between Leeds and Arsenal.
Yes, we have predicted an Arsenal win at 1.59 odds. The expected scoreline in this one is 1-2, and the expert prediction in this one is a way to win either house at 1.30 odds.
And of course, guys, to the last game, we will be talking about, Michael Carrick will be looking forward to making it 3 games on the bounce. Yes, he will be hosting a Fulham in a very, very crucial and crunchy game for his side.
Yes, a Fulham, decent Fulham side.
A very decent side.
And over the years, they've given Manchester United a run for their money.
Absolutely.
And Manchester United will look at their performances against Manchester City and against Arsenal. And I think that should be a confidence booster for Michael Carrick and his team. And yeah, again, playing in front of their home fans. And I think you don't want to win against Arsenal and Manchester City and then drop points at home to Fulham.
But that has been the hallmark of this.
Yes, exactly. But this is a new interim. This is a new regime, and you think the players respect Carrick a lot, and especially for what he has done for the club, and for actually seeing them through, and the so-called tough matches, and I think it should be a morale booster for them, and I think should be a no-brainer, and I think it should be a 3 win on the bounce for Manchester United.
Of course, an absolute win on the bounce for Manchester United. Guys, let's go to our prediction of this game between Manchester United and Fulham. Of course, so we have predicted over 2.5 at 1.74 odds. So 2-1, the predicted scoreline in favor of Manchester United, and over 2 at 1.29 odds for the expected prediction. Now, guys, let's go to the rest of our picks from the English Premier League and also the bonus pick from the Italian Serie A and the Spanish La Liga. And then the 20 other weekend banker specially created by our expert right here on Bet Ensured. At Bet Ensured, I beg your pardon, on one expert. Let's see them. And of course, guys, don't forget you stand a chance of winning $200. Yes, it is still on www.betensured.com. There, if you can get your predictions correctly, yes, you stand a chance of winning $200. And if you can get 8 and 9, 10, 11 predictions correctly, you have a compensations right from us at Bet Ensured. Just log on to www.betensured.com. Go to the Lucky 12 free predictor icon, and then you stand the chance of tapping into this. And this is where we'll be drawing the curtain on the podcast for this weekend. A big thank you to you for staying tuned. And also, don't forget to keep it logged here on Bet Ensured INC. That's where you get interesting predictions whenever we drop them at www.betensured.com to get interesting and more predictions across all sport. Don't forget, right on the Ensure Zone podcast, we don't just predict the future, we ensure it. Bye for now.